So, what'd you think?
It was alright. It wasn't the worst WrestleMania of all time. Yay!
Care to elaborate?
What? A couple of good matches. A few interesting moments. Oh, the greatest WrestleMania ever! Psh, it wasn't that great. It was alright.
So what you're telling me is...
I'm saying, let's do the damn review. That's what I'm saying.
Because...
Damn it! It was a good show! Does that make you happy? What's up, YouTubers? It is your boy, Delexman, with the casual viewer once again, Blue Chaos 26, aka Joel. We just got done watching WrestleMania 31. The same WrestleMania I said had the worst hype that I have seen in terms of a WrestleMania. I still believe that, but the question is, did the show reflect that? I have to say, it was actually a good show.
Well, that's the thing. Here, look. Was it a good show? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Did I enjoy it? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Overhyped? Absolutely.
Wasn't hyped enough. Yeah. In terms of WWE's views, yes, it was overhyped. But it wasn't the stinkfest that I thought it was going to be. Maybe a couple of matches made me go, whatever. Yeah, I enjoyed the Giant Battle Royal. Big Show won that. I don't understand it. Why not use that match to help Damien Mizdow and The Miz? That would be the smart thing. Give that match to a Ryback, someone who could use it. But we give it to a Big Show. The Battle Royal no longer has any credibility because of who won it and what they've done to it. On the pre-show now. If you're on the pre-show, you're not all that important. However, the Tag Team Championship match, that was really good. I felt like it was a solid, entertaining Fatal 4-Way. And Cesaro and Tyson Kidd retained. So, no issues with those two matches. With that said, let's get into the main show. We kick things off with the 7-man IC Championship match. Ladder match, actually. Daniel Bryan, Dean Ambrose, Dolph Ziggler, Bad News Barrett, R-Truth, Cody Rhodes, and Stardust, and Luke Harper. How'd you feel about the match?
Okay, well, I've seen those kind of matches before, reviewing this with you. It was a decent match.
Oh, really?
Granted, that ending, though, bumped it from a 3 to a 4, because the yes movement still lives. And apparently this is like one of the rare moments that a wrestler won all the belts or something.
Yeah, he's a Grand Slam champion.
Oh, okay.
Meaning he's won all the belts he can possibly win, which is true. He's won the U.S. belt, the Tag Team belt with Kane, the IC. You saw him win tonight. The World Heavyweight Championship, the WWE Championship. He held them both at the exact same time, by the way. Remember that? And, yeah, I think that's all the belts he can win.
So, the only other thing that he could possibly do that is try to win have all the belts at the same time.
It's possible, but yeah, that's the only thing. And win the Royal Rumble. That's it. But he's main event at WrestleMania. He's been world champion. He's beaten John Cena. He's beaten Randy Orton. Yeah, he's done all of it pretty much. The more I think about it.
Yeah.
So him being IC champion might just be the only thing he has not done, which is why I'm okay with this. I think having him win was a great thing. It was a great match to me. Really good match. Match of the night? Don't know. It's a toss-up between this match and Sting versus Triple H. I'm trying to decide. I'll let you know at the end of the review. But it was nice seeing Bryan win, get the whole moment with him yesing with 76,000 people in that arena. And then backstage, he meets all those legends. Yeah. Pat Patterson, who is the first ever IC champion. Ric Flair, Bret Hart, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Roddy Piper, and Ron Simmons didn't win the belt, but seeing him there was kind of funny. Damn! That was nice. I felt like the show did a very good job of setting him up as someone important. So, no issues with that. Want to give that 4 stars?
4 stars.
Alright. Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton. First thing, Randy Orton's old school gear.
Oh, that's a signature of some sort?
Yeah, he used to do that in 2004. He stopped doing it recently when he became the Viper. But this was awesome. the match was good, but let's talk about that RKO spot.
See, that's the highlight of the entire match.
Yeah.
And this, okay, look. I might be the casual guy and all that, or the casual viewer, but here's the thing. I want to see more of this. I want to see more of these reversals. I want to see more of the creative, how you get out of one person's super move and use your own super move against them.
Yeah.
I want to see more of that cleverness. Yeah, I get it. It's probably extremely dangerous and
But
all that.
no, you want to see more unpredictable finishes.
Yeah.
Nobody saw that coming. I didn't see it coming. I didn't think it was possible. That was one of those moments you look at it and go, I never would have thought about that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you ever watch something and you see it and you go, oh, I've seen that 10,000 times. But then you see this and go, that's new. I have never seen that before.
And probably you'll never see it again.
Never see it again. Definitely solid match, really good. Randy Orton won. That's okay, because what happened later on was set up pretty well because of this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see, that's another thing. It's like, you will never see something like that again, because that's like a special move that can only have been done with those two fighters.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, with those move sets and that actual finish with the move, and like, unless somebody else has the same kind of curb stomping thing, you're not going to see that ever.
Absolutely, man. But really good match. Giving that 3 stars, right?
Yeah.
All right. Sting versus Triple H. I have my gripes, but I have my praises. Let's talk about my gripes.
Mm-hmm.
When did this become no DQ? That just came out of nowhere. I don't mind it being no DQ, but if you're going to hype up the match, if you're going to build up to it, announce the damn stipulation. Please. That's one of the issues I have with the hype, man. You cover that in the hype. This WrestleMania suffers. This could have been a really, really awesome WrestleMania if it had the right hype and build. But that's neither here or there. It's a no DQ match out of nowhere. But Sting, 52, 53, 54, 50-year-old Sting looked like he was freaking 30 in this match. He had the Sting gear. He was very healthy. He looked agile. He looked like Sting from WCW. Nothing like what he looked like in TNA. I just have to say that. But it was awesome seeing him wrestle with Triple H. It was great. I was enjoying the match. Then who came out? First people to come out.
DX.
D-Generation X. It was nice seeing them. Then who came out?
NWO.
Down, Kevin Nash, Hulk Hogan, and Scott Hall. And then you see these guys actually wrestling. They were fighting each other, countering their moves and stuff. They were actually taking bumps. It was awesome. They were getting involved in the match and stuff. You see Triple H get a sledgehammer and then Sting get a bat. It was awesome. It was nostalgia. And who shows up in the middle of the match? Freaking Shawn Michaels super kick Sting. It was awesome, man. They threw everything at us in this match. It felt like the Attitude Era. I love stuff like this back in the day. Then we get to the ending. Triple H hit Sting with the broken sledgehammer and beats him 1, 2, 3. Then after the match,
They get up.
they shake hands. Like everything is okay. Nothing happened. It's just done. Yeah, I forgive you. No issues now.
Which actually pisses me off, because when you find out later, it's like, so obviously that handshake was really more of them breaking character, and this is more like the actors shaking hands
In my
rather
personal
than the
opinion,
characters.
right? In my personal opinion, I would rather see Triple H just get dragged out of the match or escape with the victory. Like, haha, I stole that one from you, you son of a bitch, and leave Sting in the ring to get applauded by the audience. To see them shake hands is like, why are you guys shaking hands? You shouldn't be shaking hands right now.
Especially afterwards when he's talking shit.
That, and after what they've been through. If Sting tried to end your career, he tried to put you out of business, why would you shake hands with him? Makes no sense whatsoever. A lot of fans are pissed off that this is Sting's first match in WWE and he loses. How you feel about that? I mean, give me your thoughts on this match.
Okay, look, I don't know much about Sting besides what's been told. But, okay, truth be told, him losing ain't gonna hurt him any. Yeah. I mean, remember the uproar when he first showed up? And every time he shows up, like, it's a standing O. Yeah. Every time he appears. So him losing to Triple H...
It's the icon Sting. It's the franchise,
I mean, he got that icon status to the point where it's like, it almost doesn't matter if he lost. He's Sting. Right. One of the OGs of wrestling. So, him losing to Triple H ain't really that big of a deal, but I will say that I am disappointed that he didn't win. Right. Especially because it's the same old... He lost because of cheating and not because of an actual, because he actually isn't as good.
Right. My issue is just the whole handshaking thing. If they wouldn't have shaking hands, I would have no issues.
Actually, I like the fact that they shook hands. What I hated is the fact that if you're gonna shake hands, don't talk shit later. Don't talk about
that's what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, that I have a problem with. If you're gonna shake hands, fine. It's like, oh, you guys are breaking the, you guys are, what's the word? You guys
breaking kayfabe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You guys are actually just respecting each other as actual people and not the characters you're playing. So it's like, oh, okay, this is actually awesome. It's like when, remember, it was a long time ago, but when we were reviewing, it was when the Undertaker and
Shawn
Michaels,
the end of an era cage match. Yeah.
Yeah, and then when the Undertaker beat Shawn Michaels, they hugged it out, and then he walked off. And, Undertaker left, but Shawn Michaels stayed, and everybody applauded him, and that was his retiring moment or something. Okay. See, that had a lot more respect, I'll say.
I'll give you that. But despite me criticizing the ending, still a great match. I've decided this is my favorite match. Sting and Triple H.
Really?
I cannot believe I'm saying that.
Okay.
I think this is better than... I'm not going to say it's better than the IC Championship match. I enjoyed this more.
Okay.
It's a testament to what I grew up with, the Attitude Era.
So it was a nostalgia trip.
The nostalgia trip did it for me.
No.
I loved it. This is my favorite match. Sting versus Triple H. All right, Divas match. AJ Lee and Paige versus the Bella Twins.
Pass.
The good guys won.
Pass.
Let me just say this really quickly. For real, because the whole thing with give Divas a chance. You know about that, by the way?
I don't.
Okay, so the fans are very pissed off at the WWE for not giving the Divas any respect, any storylines. One time on Raw, they got 30 seconds in their match. Mm-hmm. The fans were pissed off, and they went to Twitter. They went to social media and told the WWE, give these girls more TV time, more storylines, more respect. Mm-hmm. So, seeing this match makes me look at them and go, okay, so it's not 30 seconds, but what did this match accomplish? Nothing.
Yeah, but that's my point. Yay, you make a good point. And don't get me wrong, I'm glad there's a movement. Too bad I've been bitching about this for a year, and it's not until a bunch of other people complained to the company that they're like, oh, well, I didn't think we were doing anything wrong. Really?
Really?
Really? You didn't think that the minority group that only gets one match, a show, who has literally almost the same sons of bitches fight every time, isn't getting respect.
Yeah.
And then you put a good chunk of them on a reality TV show that is literally not even half about wrestling and is more about
them as people outside.
Them as attractive women trying to deal with being in the spotlight, sort of.
Exactly what that is. You're right. So, that's from the casual viewer. You know what I think about it. If you want us to take them seriously, you have to book them.
No, better yet, if you want us to take them seriously, you need to take them seriously.
Thank you.
I mean,
seriously.
Why should I care? Because obviously you guys don't.
All right.
I mean WWE, not the fans.
No, I know what you meant. I think they know what you meant.
I hope.
Okay, the United States Championship match: John Cena versus Rusev.
Let me guess who won. Come on, I dare you. Just guess.
You know who won. John Cena, the new U.S. champion.
Again.
Yay! Whatever.
Again.
Seriously, it's whatever at this point. Guys, I still believe, even now, the better option was Rusev. Look, I get the whole idea of John Cena being the top merchandise seller. The kids love him. He brings prestige to the U.S. Championship. Why can't Rusev bring prestige to the U.S. Championship as a bad guy? And I get the whole idea that they will have a rematch at Extreme Rules. Who's to say Rusev will beat him then? I mean, if he does, okay, but why would he lose to him at WrestleMania then? See, guys, I'm not trying to complain too much about this because it's whatever. I really don't care anymore. John Cena's not the main event, so I'm happy about this. I'll take this over him being Mr. World Champion, 16-time World Champion. But it gets to a point where it's like, you wonder why fans don't like Cena. You feed him everything. Why did Cena have to be the guy to beat Rusev, this undefeated brute? Why could it not be someone else who could use it? I'm just saying. You get where I'm coming from?
No, I get what you're coming from, but, I don't mind him winning. It's just... The storyline that I was really following was the whole thing with him and Bray Wyatt. The whole him trying to corrupt him and make him evil thing and change his tactics and all that. That I was into that. And then it got dropped.
Yeah.
And so now Cena's he's the Boy Scout again, where he's literally just the good guy.
So you're just bored with John Cena's character?
Oh, I mean, let me put it this way. I like John Cena. I like John Cena's character. But they aren't utilizing him properly now.
They haven't been doing that for years, though. Yeah.
I mean, I will admit that you have a point that they haven't exactly been using him for years, but there's just been so many things where the matches I've seen for the past 2 years, it's like, okay, there's something there, or there could have been something, or this could have gone somewhere.
I mean, he did an awesome spot where he did like a springboard stunner in the match. That was nice. So we know Cena can be entertaining, and I saw this segment with Jimmy Kimmel, which I thought was really awesome. He's funny outside the WWE.
No, but see, that's my point.
Yeah.
That means he can't work with their script.
Yeah.
That means that, if they actually let him, I don't know, put his 2 cents in, maybe he'll be fucking hilarious. Who knows? Or maybe he'll be an even better star. It almost seems like they know how big he is, so now they're trying to water him down to then put more flavor in him later.
Yeah.
When it's needed. Or have him be someone else's stepping stone to greatness.
Well, Cena is your U.S. champion. I hope you're happy. Anything else you want to say?
I'm done.
Then we get to the low point of this entire show. Because they did not want to have more than 9 matches on this card, we get 30 minutes of Triple H and Stephanie talking. And then The Rock comes out. If you smell what The Rock is cooking, they just talk about random stuff in their history. And then, The Rock sees Ronda Rousey outside.
Oh, no. Miss McMahon slaps The Rock.
Okay.
And then, you ain't gonna hit a woman. And then Rock leaves. Then he finds a female fighter.
UFC, Ronda Rousey, what are you doing in here? And she comes into the ring. And they talk more. And they talk more. And they keep talking. It's just a big bundle wasting of a time segment. If you need
This was a gigantic filler that led to nothing.
It didn't lead to anything. Yeah, Triple H got slammed by Ronda Rousey. That was really awesome, but Stephanie didn't get anything done to her. She got grabbed by her arm, but then she got away, so it was just a big waste of time. I didn't get into it. I like The Rock. I like Ronda, but this segment, it didn't do it for me. I would rather just have a match. Why couldn't Cody Rhodes and Goldust get this time? Why couldn't The Miz and Mizdow get this time? Why couldn't anybody else get this time? We had to save it for a freaking 30-minute segment that should be played. That shouldn't even be on WrestleMania. It should be on Raw. That's my issue.
I was bored with it.
I was bored with it. I don't know how you felt about it, but that's how I feel about it. That's just the truth. moving on to Bray Wyatt versus The Undertaker. I gotta say, I really like the match. I don't know how I feel about The Undertaker winning. Even now, I thought I would have come to some type of understanding with it. Like, okay, you know what? It's Taker. It's okay. You can't have him lose after he lost to the Streak. I guess, but the more I think about it, the story was calling for him to lose. He was broken down, and he just couldn't do it anymore. So I'm thinking, alright, this is a great story. He kicked out the choke slam and the tombstone. Bray Wyatt has to beat him now. For Taker to come back and beat Bray Wyatt, I think ultimately what you're doing here is, first off, once again, Bray Wyatt cannot back up his words. That hurts his credibility, and now you have to rebuild him again. What big match do you know that Bray Wyatt has won?
None.
Don't even go to the Extreme Rules. He did not win that match by himself. By himself, what big match has Bray Wyatt won? None.
Well, that ironically, I feel the exact opposite when it came to the match, honestly.
Oh, really?
Well, it goes like this to me. Bray Wyatt, the reason the fans like him is not about his winning streak. It's about his character.
Okay, but keep going, sir.
What I mean is, like, his character has not changed, like so many others that lost. His character is interesting. Since he has that whole crazy cult leader thing, you don't know what he's going to do, how he's going to do it, and he's just an anarchist. So, him losing against The Undertaker, it's just, a match of crazy versus crazy. Now, The Undertaker winning, it's not him winning proves that, Bray Wyatt sucks. It's really more that it really hypes up the later on match that Brock Lesnar, was so powerful that he beat The Undertaker.
Oh, so it preserves the streak ending pretty much.
Yeah. It's the whole idea that, like, if Undertaker would have lost, yeah, there is that whole lead up that, Brock Lesnar beat him up so bad that now anyone else has a chance, versus Brock Lesnar literally is the only one that can beat The Undertaker ever.
Okay. If you see it that way, that kind of helps. But where does that leave Bray Wyatt again?
Oh, yeah, like they can't pick his ass up doing something else.
How many times do they have to rebuild this guy,
I admit that's annoying that they keep rebuilding
They build him up just to have him get torn back down, and then build him up again to have him get torn back down. How many times do we have to go through this before we actually say, okay, how about we fucking establish him as someone important, please? Give him a win. Okay, give him something big. He deserves something big. This guy carried this feud by himself. Okay? I don't think I'm okay with him just losing to Taker. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I'm fine, but see, that's the thing. There's a difference between you having a problem with him losing to Taker or you having a problem with WWE constantly building
and that's
him
what
up
I
in
mean.
jacket thing.
That's what I mean. Okay, maybe that's what I'm trying to say. I'm just very annoyed with the company just going back and forth with him in terms of they're not really trying to establish him. They're only building him up to be fed to people. That's what I don't like.
Yeah, they're just serving him up
yeah.
to fail.
And
or no, they're setting him up to fail.
Yeah, and eventually fans will see that and they won't take him seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're going to say, okay, you're only being built up so you can put this guy over. You're never going to be anybody special. You're never going to be world champion because you've proven to us you can't beat Cena and Undertaker by yourself. So, that kind of stuff sticks with fans, man. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
But it was a good match. I'll give it 3 stars.
Yeah.
3 stars?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay. And then we have the main event of the evening. The match that people thought was going to be the absolute drizzling shits.
Oh, there was a bunch of close calls.
There was a bunch of them. But I had to say, I thoroughly enjoyed this match. Not because of Roman Reigns. Actually,
it is because of Roman Reigns. Because he got his ass kicked.
Yeah.
He got his ass thrown like a rag doll. And it was entertaining considering how everybody hates him so much. And he got devoured.
See, the dynamic here was supposed to be Reigns is the good guy Lesnar is the bad guy. No, no. Lesnar was the big effing strong mother effing baby face, and Reigns was the prissy little heel that everyone wanted to see get beat up, and we got exactly that. It was awesome. Watching Lesnar just annihilate, destroy, and just massacre.
Suplex City.
It was the passion of Roman Reigns. It was that bad. Suplex City was trending, by the way. Awesome. It was great. I don't know. Because of how WWE gets behind Roman Reigns so much, it just makes me just hate him so much. Not because of Roman Reigns himself. It's because of what the company's doing with him and how they portray him. They say he's this great, awesome person. To see that great, awesome person get his ass handed to him by Brock Lesnar shut them down. So it made me happy. Man, what was your favorite spot? Like, what was the favorite part? There's a lot of them. He freaking F5'd him 4 times.
Well, one of my favorite parts is when Brock Lesnar actually he tried to do a Superman punch and he caught him in the air and then did his
F5.
F5, yeah. That was cool. But then after that, most of it was the plot twist.
Oh, before we get to that though, there was a section in there where I thought Roman Reigns was gonna win, and I was getting very pissed off. This guy was getting pissed off too.
Because I was like saying, "There's gonna be riots in the streets. You better be careful, WWE."
Busted Brock Lesnar open, and he
bleeding
badly. Superman punched 3 times to knock him down, 3 of them, and then he speared him twice. And I'm just like, "You better not beat him." He kicks out. I'm like, "Son of a bitch." And then he did the reversal with the F5 to Superman punch. Then the plot twist: Seth Rollins comes out, cashes in, turns it into a triple threat match. My God, it was awesome. That crowd lost it. They were just like, again, the dynamics changed. Seth Rollins is a bad guy. He wasn't in this match because everyone was thinking, don't have Roman Reigns win anybody. So Rollins comes in. He curb stomps Brock Lesnar. Lesnar gets up like a beast, goes to try to F5 him. Lesnar gets speared. He gets speared by Roman Reigns. And then Seth Rollins curb stomps Roman Reigns and pins him for the World Championship.
And that, to me, is what I call good storytelling.
The very first successful cash-in at WrestleMania.
Because, I mean, there's just so much layers of this, of why this works.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins doesn't win.
Roman Reigns.
No, Roman Reigns. That's what I mean.
Roman Reigns doesn't win. Everybody's happy.
Roman Reigns doesn't win. Everybody's happy. Brock Lesnar didn't lose.
Yeah, he looks like a beast.
He showed in the entire match how strong he is. He didn't lose. And then, of course, Seth Rollins, he's a dick, but he won.
Yeah.
It still fits with his heel turn still. So it's like everything works. Everything made sense, at least to me anyway. So it all works.
I'm happy he's champion. I think he's gonna be a great champion, man.
Now the question is, what's he gonna do since he's champion?
Probably have a feud with Roman Reigns. Yay! That's gonna be awesome.
Well, no.
Well, who's he gonna face? He can't fight Bryan.
Well, unless they're gonna make this new plot twist, like there's gonna be a new Shield generation or something.
Shield generation
that's gonna come and take him down, or
let's talk about who we want to see him fight. Definitely Lesnar. I would like to see that.
Well, maybe Lesnar has the right.
Yeah, he has the rematch clause. So, Dean Ambrose, they can go back to that feud. That'd be nice.
I wouldn't want to see that again.
Really?
It doesn't go anywhere. I get it. He betrayed you. But then every time you want to kick his ass or use your finishing move, he pussies out and runs off. I can understand, the other 2 members of the Shield teaming up on him.
Right. At the exact same time, Dean Ambrose doesn't win a lot of his matches. You do realize that since the Shield broke up, he hasn't won any of his singles matches. Any of them.
Again, this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
These guys by themselves aren't exactly the greatest in the world.
Yeah, man. What about Dolph Ziggler?
No, I don't see it.
Really?
I don't see it.
Okay. You got Cena, hopefully not, because he's U.S. champion. No, thank you.
Well, it's just, like you said before, there's really no point in Cena winning that because there's no point. So what if he wins? Nothing changes.
there is a lot of people for Rollins to fight. The more I think about it, unless he turns
Maybe
face.
he could fight Sheamus. And then Sheamus.
Oh, God, no.
Well, I mean, you hadn't seen him in a while, so maybe he could
Oh, wow.
rise up in the ranks.
He said that, guys.
I'm just saying, this is like the only other fighter I haven't heard of in a while.
I mean, if you go outside the WWE, maybe Chris Jericho. That could work. I'd be okay with that.
Unless they're going to bring another WCW wrestler out of the closet.
Right. Okay, this is what I think. I think for Extreme Rules, we're most likely going to get the exact same card, just mixed up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We might get Sting versus Triple H again, but with different people at it. Maybe it's NWO versus DX. That would be nice. We might get... I'm pretty sure we're going to get something with Roman Reigns and Rollins. We might get the exact same match. A triple threat rematch at Extreme Rules. But it's Extreme Rules this time.
Right.
Someone said a fatal four-way for the Divas Championship. AJ, Paige, Brie Bella, and Nikki. And it's something, and it's better than what we got. Cena and Rusev are having a rematch. Guarantee you there. Bryan might fight Ziggler for the IC Championship. I don't know what Randy Orton's going to do. Maybe Randy Orton might fight Bray Wyatt. That would be a match I want to see. Could work. I don't know. Anything is possible. But for WrestleMania, you saw the intro. It actually surprised me. It was a good show. I do recommend that you guys go watch it. At least the first hour. Maybe skip over the Divas match and then the Ronda Rousey stuff. If you want to watch Cena and Rusev, go ahead. Bray Wyatt and Taker, sure. But the main event, you have to see that. Especially if you hate Roman Reigns and you want to see this ultimate good guy badass who has a shirt that says, I can and I will. Well, guess what? You can't and you didn't. You suck! Sorry. That's how I feel about Roman Reigns. Okay, but yeah, guys, if you haven't seen the main event, do what you do. Any final thoughts on the show?
Yay.
You enjoyed yourself?
I enjoyed myself.
Cool. Alright, guys. Thoughts down below. Share it down below. Subscribe. Like me on Facebook. Everything in the description box. And I'll catch you guys at my next video. Your boy, the Lex Man, and Blue Chaos 26 signing out.